Let me say this carefully. This is not politics today. This is not comedy. This is not vibes. This is what you, your children, and your family putting in your body every single day. And Caribbean people in a dangerous position right now. And most don't even realize it because the US Food and Drug Administration just issued a massive recall on thousands of snack products, popular brands, familiar brands, things sitting in cupboards right now across Vinci, Barbados, Trinidad, Jamaica, the whole region. Why? Because inspectors found unsanitary conditions at a distribution center. We're talking about waste from rodent. Let me not sweet it up. Rat poo poo. We're talking about bird contamination. We're talking about real health risk. And in America, when that happen, shelves clear out, products pulled down, people warned, news station reported, but in the Caribbean, those same products already shipped here and they are not being shipped back. They are not being pulled from the shelves. They are still being sold like nothing happened. So while Americans throwing these snacks in the garbage, Caribbean people buying them on special. Let me list out some of them. I talking about Pringles, Nutella, Cheerios, Skittles, Coca-Cola, Gatorade. Yes, recognizable brands people trust and nobody telling you a word. No notice in the supermarket, no announcement, no recall sign. You could literally have recalled items in your kitchen right now and not know. And if that wasn't enough, now public health testing in Florida finds something else that should make every Caribbean parent pause. They tested popular candies, the sweets that children love, and they found elevated levels of arsenic. Yes, arsenic. If you don't know what that is, it is a toxic heavy metal. Not enough to poison you in one sweet, but enough that if children eating these, and especially if they eating them regularly, over time, it can exceed safe exposure levels. And guess what? No recall, just a report, just a warning. And those same candies on Caribbean shelf too. Jolly Ranchers, Twizzlers, Snickers, Laffy Taffy. Kids eating them every day. Parents buying them with no clue. This is where we have to wake up as Caribbean people, because we depending heavily on imported, packaged, processed foods. And when things go wrong in those systems, we are the last to know and the last to be protected. Look in your cupboard. How much things in there come from a factory? How much come in shiny plastic? How much have a barcode? Because you know what never show up on a FDA recall list? Breadfruit, mango, sweet potato, dasheen, herbs, bush tea. Nobody recalling food from the soil. Nobody recalling fruit from a tree. Real food doesn't need a warning label. This is not fair talk. This is awareness, so you should go and check your cupboard. Pay attention to international recalls. Cut back on how much packaged snacks and sweets we feed in ourselves and with children. Because if we don't start paying attention, we go keep eating what other countries throwing away. And that is not a position Caribbean people should ever be in. Share this video, tag a parent, tag a shop owner, because this is bigger than views.